If you need to define this outside corner, hook that little corner there and push that corner square there, and then you can come back here and define that. And that's how you get that real square corner. And I'm not going to go crazy on that bar. It's still kind of thick. I'm going to leave it there and see where I'm at the end. And if I'm a little narrow, I'll flatten it. If I'm the right size, I'll leave it. But look, I have that hind shape built already into it. But it's just a smaller blank, and I'm going to crease it, and it should come to size. So I'm trying to build this shoe for the foot. I'm setting it up for the foot, that being the foot. Now, I'm not just going to make a symmetrical shoe and then go to the foot and it's not even close and then go and change everything. You know, if you learn to build the shoes for the foot right from the start and you practice that consistently, eventually you should be able to walk to the foot, whether it's a cake shoe or handmade, and be close and go back, change it, go back and be, you know, right there 2-3 times. Square my bar up with the anvil. I'm going to use this edge of the anvil for the inner web of the shoe and mark a line. And that's where I'm going to start my crease. So that crease line should be squared with the heel of the shoe. I always use this hammer to steady it, and you can just put it right where you want. If you're just freehanding it, it's just flopping in the wind. Get your mark and put your mark in the shoe so it follows the web of that shoe, so it's uniform all the way around it. And if you have a spot in your section that's wide or narrow, just clean it up on the horn. Thin that inside down so when you crease it, your shoe doesn't flop. Clean up the frog eyes. Repunch it. And you got to Pritchel it. One hit. So at this point, it doesn't look right because this whole side and the whole shoe is kind of going that way. Right? Right, so I full it on the other side, it's going to stretch, and I'll come back. So we're going to do the same thing in this branch. Going to hem it up. Don't go too far back here because you're not going to full her way back there. And when you start it, don't go up past your crease mark because you can make a weak spot and it'll look, you'll have a little dimple there because it won't come out. So you're constantly keeping that section gathered up so the branches match the section of the toe. You don't want the toe to look weak. So it doesn't matter whatever shoe you're making. You can either bump the toe or draw the branches, but you want to try and keep that section of match out of the toe through the branches. If you're going to crease it or punch it this hot, you got to be real gentle with it. If the inside corner is not crisp and defined, lift it up a little bit, hit this outside corner. If the outside corner is not defined, hit this inside and pop it over there. So I guess at this point you'd want to check it with your pattern or foot, but I already know it's pointier in the toe, narrower and longer than this one is. So I gotta fix it. That's just one shaping heat. I just need to take one shaping heat on that. If you have the length and width, and then the width of your bar, when you go to fit it to the foot or the pattern, it should be like right there. before you ever even go to it. But if you were too big, there would have been no way to get him to come to size. I mean, you just, without cutting it or re-welding or something. But, so being undersized just a little bit's okay, and you just stretch it out and forge it till it comes to size.
When you're measuring for a foot, do you take away or add to anything if you put clips?
Clips? No, I've never changed the way I measure. Because you're taking it out of the web of this section, but you're not changing the length of it.